So, good evening, everyone. And those who are still enjoying maybe early afternoon or so in other countries, good afternoon, good morning in case any of us is in the morning. And welcome to our tonight's training. This is one of those trainings you don't want to miss, so sit back with a pen and notebook, learn on how you are going to take your business to the next level. Every Tuesday we do this, and we don't do it as for formality. No, it's not for formality. It is because we want to keep on growing. And I want to tell us this, and I think I mentioned this either the last meeting physically or virtually, whichever the forum it was, that you don't really attract who you want or the success that you desire. You attract who you are. So by really continuously growing as a person and equipping yourself as a person, then it becomes almost automatic that you will grow in this business. So that's why we gather here every Tuesday, 8 p.m. East African time, to make sure that as a team we are learning and that we keep on becoming better every single day. So if you allow me, today being the first meeting of the month, I want to dedicate this session to our powerful speaker from Zambia, our new Sapphire director, who is not even comfortable with the new title. She really wants to do away with that and get to the next level of Ruby director. And so she's the best situated to share with us. How do you burn every bridge? How do you dismantle every comfort zone so that you can reach out to the success that lies ahead of you? How do you do that? As she takes us through, please notice that they don't have a warehouse in Zambia, and therefore they've had to really go out of their comfort to make things happen. Instead of waiting for things to happen, they've been able to cause things to happen. And what a rich experience that Irene Mushukano, our upcoming Ruby director, will be sharing with us tonight. So I want to give it to Irene. If Irene, you can hear me all the way from Zambia, please take it away. Irene Mushukano, you can hear me, please.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Evening, we can see you, we can hear you loud and clear, and you look very ready for the session. Take it away.
Thank you very much. It's always a pleasure to be here. I thank God for today that I'm here to share with you the little knowledge, not that I'm very clever, no, but because we share whatever little knowledge that we have. You may never know how impactful it may be to somebody that is struggling or finding it difficult to pull through their situation. And so allow me to introduce myself. All of you, I guess you know me. I'm Irene Mushukano. I'm married to Tino Maricelo, and together we have 4 children. I'm a midwife, and I'm doing part-time job with Neolife, where I've met all of you people as a beautiful family. It's a blessing. It's wonderful that I'm part of this family, this community, which if I was in the world, I was not going to meet any of you. And therefore, I want to thank God for this family. Now, let me just start by encouraging someone. All of us have desires. We have a desire. I have a dream, of course, to be wealthy, to be rich. My dream is that when I grow old or when I retire, I must be in this house where I've also even employed a chef. I like to be saved. So that is my dream, and I want to see it come to pass. So it's most times it's because of our dreams that we want to push to where we want to be. And so you cannot excel or you cannot reach your dream if you are in your comfort zone. So today we want to discuss and just talk about stepping out of your comfort zone. What does it mean, or what is a comfort zone? You know, it's like when it's cold and everybody's in their blankets, you don't want to come out, you are feeling warm and it's good. That is what we call the comfort zone, because that place where you are, everything favors you. Everything favors you. And so for you to make an impact, for you to be successful, you need to come out of that place which favors you. You need to feel some heat. And good things are found in the place where it's not comfortable at all. So when an opportunity is presented to you, for instance, you know, it just happened coincidentally that today I put something on my status which talked about, you know, something similar to stepping out of your comfort zone. And I want to really just go through what I'd posted, because that post itself really touched me. And I posted also to my group members so that those who are wise would pick one or two things. But let me have this opportunity to just try and explain what I'd posted on my status, which talked about the 5 stages, you know, that we need to undergo for you to achieve something in life. You know, so the first step, what happens when an opportunity is presented to you? So the first step is called an informed optimism. So that number 1 step is where you know, you are looking at this opportunity. Oh, wow. So maybe you see somebody, maybe for instance, somebody sees me and they'll be like, wow, this looks good. It's like people are making money and there's good life somewhere there. You are not really sure of what goes on. And this opportunity has presented itself to you. And, you know, you are looking at people making money, people traveling, for instance, and you admire. You have no information whatsoever. And so you get in. You know, then the second step is where you now have what is called the informed pessimism. The informed pessimism is where you now learn to say, oh, this is the reality of the situation. It's not as easy as I thought. So some people, when they join in the business, they come in, they feel, oh, it's this difficult. I didn't know that it was difficult to invite. It was difficult to talk to people, you know. And then others actually, you know, may quit there and then. But then others now, number 3, you reach a valley of despair. This is the stage where most people actually quit because it's difficult. We do face challenges. Even us who you've seen making it to, you know, the traveling, going out of, you know, places, having good bonuses. It's not that it came easy, but we stood the heat. You need to stand the heat. You need to make a decision to say, I want to get there. I want to see what is on the other side. And so when you quit, we find that at this stage where you are more like in the valley and you don't feel like you can continue, this is why you find that not so many people are rich, actually, because it's only those that persevere, those that carry on, that see themselves to the achievement stage. And so you find that people now start looking for other opportunities. They go and start all over again. They'll see another opportunity presenting itself. Then they want to go now and start all over again, where you go back to uninformed optimism. But then when you pull through that stage, you go now to a stage which is called informed optimism. Then you say, oh, wow, I'm here. But then I don't have so much, but I want to get there. So when you look at, for instance, in this case, you look at Irene, you say, I want to be like Irene. I want to see, I want to achieve, I want to be where she is. Myself, I'm also looking at somebody that is making it, somebody that is doing better than I'm doing. Dr. Karaoke mentioned in the first place to say, I'm not comfortable where I am. Where I am is not my destiny. I'm not here. I've not yet achieved. I'm also looking at a stage which is higher than me, which I also feel, wow, if I start earning $5,000, wow, that would be good. And I want to feel how it feels to gain, to earn $5,000. So I'll work hard. I'll be looking for people that are doing it better. I'll be interacting with people that are there so that I learn what is it that I'm supposed to do so that I get to that place. When I went to the vacation in Cape Town, I learned quite a lot of things. I will tell you for one thing that there is something that I overlooked in my journey to success, as I would call it, is TikTok. And somebody mentioned to say that, you know, they've reached so many people through TikTok. And it's one platform that I'm now beginning to utilize because I want to get there. I'm putting steps for me to get where I want to be. And now TikTok, from the time I posted, I'm seeing people now ask, how does this, how do you join this business? How do you go about it? And it makes me feel better because now I know that, wow, I'm impacting, or my message is being seen, or my message is being heard. So this stage is good because it now makes you to work extra hard, to double up your actions, to double up your effort so that you achieve. And finally, you are on the achieving side. And when you achieve, it's where now you see people who are celebrated. It's where this is the stage where you see people clapping and people, you know, congratulating. You don't congratulate average action. You don't congratulate people who are below par. So it just shows to say, stepping out of your comfort zone is going through this valley where it has all those things, discouragement. Most of us, we've heard stories from other people who have actually said they were laughing at them. Even me, I would tell you that even my husband at one time never even believed in this business. When he sees me getting busy, hey, all the time you're on the phone, little did he understand that my phone is actually my office. And now I'm the one that, you see, the normal issue is where you have a man carrying a woman for vacation and all that. But now this is the other way around. Now we have the woman carrying the man for vacation, and I'm proud of that. I must tell you, I'm proud of that, and I'm very happy that, yes, at one time he gets to congratulate me to say, well done, because he has seen that the efforts have paid off. He has seen that at least whatever steps that I'm taking, they are taking us into the right direction. So an encouragement to all of you. Whatever it is that you feel you need to do today, do it. Whatever step that you need to take today, take it, because tomorrow you may have other things that will discourage you, or you may get preoccupied that you forget about your priorities. And that's why procrastination is number one enemy to success. So do it now. Take action for whatever it is that you want to do. With these few words, I want to say thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. I came unprepared, but I thank God that we are more like soldiers. You are ready at any time. When you are told, okay, get to the platform, you deliver whatever it is that you have. So for this evening, I would really love to thank Dr. Karaoke for giving me this opportunity to speak to you. And I hope that today you have learned one thing. And my message to you is, let's take action. let's double up our, actions, our whatever it is that you are doing. Next year, we need to be together in Egypt. That's our target. Our target is Egypt. How do you get to Egypt? Is by stepping up. So if you are a manager, step up to senior manager. If you're a senior manager, step up to executive manager. If you're executive manager, step up to director and sapphire director. Then you begin to travel. You begin to enjoy life in your life. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you so much, Irene. You know what? That is what I love calling quality. Short and sweet. And that is the direction to take. I had not really thought of the 5 point cycle of getting out of comfort zone. And therefore, I appreciate that I've also learned something which is very real. You've answered a question that maybe each one of us might be have been asking. How is it that people start with a lot of gusto and within no time they quit? Now I get to understand that it is this valley of despair. And as Irene, you've put it, it's a valley that all of us have to go through. So the question is, and I love your choice of words, are we willing to endure the heat or shall we turn back? So thank you so much, Irene, for sharing, even from experience. You see, this is the best training ever, where you share from experience. And I know someone sitting here is saying, so I'm on the right track. If Irene has gone through this, and I think I am somewhere in the 5 steps somewhere, then I better keep on moving. And as I maybe
I'll share that clip so that people can have time to actually learn from it. I found it very, very profound, rich, and people can understand it further. I will post it in the group.
Please do. Thank you so much, Irene. And as we get to the next session, allow me to mention this, so very close to what Irene has really shared with us, that even when you get to the point that she's calling Valley of Despair, that is already in the middle of the path. So that going back and going in front towards the finishing line, you'll be covering the same distance. If you've already done 500 meters and you are remaining with 500 meters, wouldn't it be wiser to cover the remaining 500 meters than go back 500 meters? But rarely do people do that mathematics. And she has said all that glitters is not gold. If you are deceived like many have been deceived, that it's greener on this other side. When you get on that side, you get back to point one, an informed optimism. You are so excited. I love that. You are so, because it's real. You are so excited. Oh, now I've seen the thing to do, only to discover that you are shortly getting into the informed pessimism of discovering the reality, then the valley of despair. And if you're not careful, you jump to another one, the same vicious cycle. I hope, ladies and gentlemen, that this session grounds us so firmly that we are going to build this business to the very top. And as the topic was, we are not going to allow ourselves to settle in any comfort zone. I personally, with my wife Pieros, we refused comfort zones. And so we work as if we have nothing, even when we have something, quite something that we've achieved through this business. And because we had one of the best months in the year, I want to challenge all of us that starting today, we go all in. We push ourselves out of our comforts. We deny ourselves, we sacrifice all that we can. And with a lot of self-discipline, we work towards the next step. And guess what? We're about to recognize people who took steps, but watch this space. June is the month to make mega steps. And as Irene has said prophetically, we are meeting in Egypt. So many of us having built our business to world team level. Can I hear amen on the chat as I now start sharing the slides for recognition? Don't forget that Irene and the team, they don't have warehouse in their country, yet they are doing better than many people who have warehouses and Neolife registered. So it's about committing that you are going to do whatever it takes and you sacrifice as much as possible. Yeah, I can see the very many amens down there. And let it be. Remember, we are committing in our hearts that we are going to dismantle every comfort zone now, tonight. And as we wake up tomorrow, we want to push ourselves big time. We want to challenge ourselves to do everything x 10, times 10 of what we've done in the past. Right. So allow me to go ahead and do the last session for tonight, and that is recognition. This is what we do every end month. And please, anytime that you are recognizing people, be very active, appreciating them, congratulating them until it is your time. Until it is your time. And in the event where you are not in the list, make it a commitment that next week you will be in the list of recognition. So let's go. We start with those who are able to sponsor at least one person. And I want to read them through. Those who sponsored one, we start with Jane Mungai, well done. Mary Achieng, Sarah Yamo, Lilian Chesire, Irene Mushukano, Mary Bochi, Mildred Amolo, Bernard Obachi, Maximilian Barasa, Nelly Omondi. The 10 were able to sponsor one each. Superstars, we are known for massive sponsoring. Can we all commit that this cannot continue, that the list of people who've sponsored one is just one page? Next, this month of June, we've got to make it 10 times this. 100 of us should be in the list of those who have sponsored at least one person. But you see, it has to come from your heart to commit that I'm going to make it happen by making sure that I sponsor. And if I have a downline, I make sure that they sponsor. Let's see those who have sponsored two. And again, not a very long list, but we must really congratulate Teresina Maitai and Florence Okech, who were able to sponsor two last month of May. So congratulations, Teresina and Florence, as you take this to a whole new level. Do we have people who sponsored three? Yes, we do. Starting with Father Lucas. Congratulations, Father Lucas, for leading by example. And Dr. David Mumbanga and Mrs. Congratulations for the great job that you did last month. But I know these guys are very, very good in sponsoring, so they need to take this to way beyond 12, 13 or so by end of June. Let's focus on sponsoring this month of June. Sponsored 4, yes, we were able, just for Puros, we were able to sponsor 4, but then June we will have to do this 4 times, minimum 4 times. Take us into account. 4 times of this, 16. We are starting the job tonight. Then let's go to those who have done very high PVs, and I must confess that the month of May, we had very, very high PVs. As you can see here, we start with number 10, Dr. Julia, 731. Then number 9, Irene Mushukano, doing well without the warehouse, 763. It's a tie with Okech Florence, 763, well done. Number 8 is already at 1,000 points. Isn't this amazing? And under 20 years of age, Milka Wajiko. Congratulations, challenging the young ones. In fact, she's just 18 years. Well done, Milka Wajiko. Then we have Winnie Karina, consistently doing very well, 1008. Number 6, Josephine Marango, all the way in US. Congratulations, Josephine, 1022. Father Lucas Juma, leading by example again. Very well done, 1361. Number 4, Susan Koskei, 1800. Amazing. And number 3, top 3 already over 2000. 2220, Joanne Bett, our executive manager and upcoming director. Well done. And number 2, Christine Ondari, 4,146 personal points. And number 1, amazing, 6,959 personal points, just fat and puros. And you know what? We used to struggle when we started the business. We used to struggle. We never missed, but we used to struggle to get 100 personal points. But we never failed to do 100 points any single month from month 1 to date. Now look at what is happening. And every effort you are putting in talking to people, you are sowing seeds. And soon you are going to, leap even when you didn't expect. So let's go for it. Let's go for it. And this is just the beginning. We are determined to take this to 10,000 personal points. And congratulations to people like Christine Ondari who are consistently doing very high points. All right. And it's never easy. As Irene said, it's about getting out of your comfort zone and also learning new tricks. Get to learn from those who are doing very well. How are they doing it? And moving forward, as you congratulate the top performers there, we want to recognize a very crucial category here. That is 3 in 30. People who are sponsoring 3 people, and the 3 have more than 100 personal points within the month of joining. Remember this, ladies and gentlemen. The minute you are able to consistently do 3 in 30, every month, bring 3 people who must have 100 points plus in the month of joining. If you do that consistently, then in few months' time, you have built a wound team business automatically. Try it out. Try it out and see what is happening. We committed with PROs that every month we must do 3 in 30 minimum, and last month we still didn't do so. But I'm so excited to recognize someone who is taking the business by storm. And this is our upcoming software director, Father Lucas, who also did 3 in 30 star. That is 3 people with more than 100 personal points last month. And I'm telling you, Father Lucas is unstoppable. And congratulations, Father Lucas. I don't know whether Father Lucas, you can put your video on. Okay, I've seen you. So let me allow you to say hi to the team so that they can also follow suit. Please take it away, Father Lucas.
Hi.
Hi to you.
Am I visible?
Yes, you are visible. Let me stop sharing so that people can also see you very well. There you go.
I hope also that I am loud enough.
Yes, loud enough. In fact, you should reduce. No, I'm joking. Go ahead.
All right. Good evening, superstars. I'm glad to be in this meeting this evening. Very excited because after a long time, I have come back to doing 3 in 30. I say after a long time because the last time I did it was during COVID. Yeah. And I remember I was still very young in the business. I was just a new director. And I was introduced to this 3 in 30 as a way of building the business. And I made sure that I did it consecutively. And I remember that time the company was giving a good incentive of a folder when you do 3 in 30 3 times within 6 months. So I did it and I got the folder and also a bag that was very, very beautiful, a branded bag. And then after that, COVID came in and things never went very well. As you all know, businesses went down and our business went up, though some also went down. So consistency and perseverance has helped me to move to where we are now. It hasn't been easy, though we really push ourselves positively even when things are not fine. And that is why you may think that the others are fine. It is because we have the positive mind. And I assure you that when you have that positive mind, very, very soon you will be back on track. And I am very sure that I'm back on track. Very, very excited because today I clocked what I wanted. I achieved the goal that I had set at the beginning of the month. And I know with that one, things are going to move. My encouragement to all of us is that never give up. Never give up even when things don't seem to work. That is business. And business is not a straight line. Sometimes you are up, sometimes we are down. But the only thing is that be focused. Never mind the negatives that you will hear from close friends and even other people. We have had all those moments, but we have always been focused, and that is where now I am seeing some light at the end of the tunnel. Sponsoring is the key. We can do great job only when we bring people in our team. And the secret of 3 in 30 is one of the greatest secrets we need to embrace. I encourage my friends, that is all of you, that this month that we are starting, the first thing you put in your plan is put 3 in 30. How is 3 in 30 helping you? The first thing is that remember that you will not have sponsored only 1 or 2, you will have sponsored 3 people. Number 2, these 3 people, if they do 100 each, they will have given you 300 points. New people giving you 300 points at a go. If you would have sponsored only 1, might be he would have given you 36 or 50 or 100 maximum. Now you have 3 of them giving you already 300. Then in case one decides to go up to manager, remember that the 3 already gives you almost 700 or 800 points. So this is a very, very clear way of pushing your business to the next level within a very short time. There are people we have watched, and even during the Impact Summit like last year, there are people who are doing 330 the whole year, January to December. So what about us? When others can do it, we can also do it. But for you really to do it, the first thing is that plan your month very well. As we are starting the new month of June, make a plan this night. What do you want to achieve? The business is yours. It's not for the upline. It's not for the downlines. Some people sometimes, not in our team, of course, wait for the downlines to do. Or some people wait for the upline to remind them to do. It is your business. If you take really responsibility of it, you will really be happy very, very soon. Then number 2, make sure that the events that are there, make use of them, invite, and then when you have invited guests, follow them up. For example, we invited many guests during the Superstars Impact Summit. But then some of us, we might have forgotten about some who attended and promised to pay. Just follow up these people. You might find that you invited somebody in April and they come to join in June. Be persistent as well, because it is you who know the benefit of the business. The guest might not be knowing. So when you persist, some of them might even just join to please you. But at the end of it all, after pleasing you, you will teach them the business and they will appreciate it as they move. Then number 3, sometimes don't give up when people tell you no. We have always been taught that no should be the fuel to propel us to the next prospecting. So some of us have very light skin or sensitive skin of running away when somebody says, no, I don't want this business. Of course, they don't want because they are ignorant. They don't know. You are not ignorant. You know what this business carries. Imagine somebody getting 17 million during the last world team event in South Africa. What about if it is you? So you know that when somebody got it, next time it can be you instead of that person. Now, when you invite a guest and the guest says no, why do you get disappointed? Just move on and continue prospecting like nothing has happened. Then the last thing that I can say about this is that you really need to write a name list. You cannot sponsor without knowing who do I want to sponsor. Go to your phone, check whom you have, how many people you have never talked to. We have sometimes so many people in our phones just waiting for us to talk to them. And then don't be somebody who is isolated. Keep going to celebrations and go with an intention of getting new names, knowing new people, getting new contacts with the aim of inviting these people to see the business just after you have known them. Don't go for a wedding to eat rice and then come back home. Go there and get 10 names. Out of these 10 names, you will get 1 or 2. And when we get consistent with this one, I am sure that we shall not be talking about 3 in 30. We shall be talking about 3 in 35 times in a month, such that one person is doing 3 in 30, 5 of them. And I am assuring you that this is the surest way of building your business. So I beg to stop there because I was given just 1 minute. May God bless you as you begin your new month. And I assure you that the month of June is always the month of success. Asanteni.
Excellent, excellent, Father Lucas. I think that's the best way of utilizing your 1 minute. And you see, what Father Lucas is saying is very possible. We can get the point of doing 5 3 in 30s. It's a question of first planning, first desiring, then planning that you want to do it, then committing that you are going to do it by all means. And I want to also add, start early. Start early. As early as tomorrow, sponsor somebody. And to help us do this, you notice that now we are doing the presentation for 100 points, so that when someone is joining, already they give you 100 points automatically. That's the essence of doing 3 in 30 the way we are, rather presentation the way we are doing it. So thank you so much, Father Lucas, and congratulations. We wish you the best as you crush this business to the top. You are definitely headed to World Team, no doubt about that. And Father Lucas has mentioned about people like Charlie Bolton earning millions and millions and millions. And at this point, as even before we finish with the recognition, allow me to really sensitize every single person in this call to plan to attend Charlie Bolton's event. He's coming all the way from South Africa to KICC here in Nairobi on 14th and 15th, Saturday and Sunday. I dare assure you on this platform that those who will attend the sessions by Charlie Bolton your life will never be the same again. If you really want to build a very strong business, you want to hear from such a legend, the most successful distributor in the whole of Neolife world, 52 years plus of building this business. Do you want to miss that kind of a session? You don't want. So if he's coming all the way with the wife and the band, what about us from within the country? It doesn't matter which corner of this country you are, please sacrifice for your own good. Okay, so diarize that 14th and 15th. We'll be wearing our yellow t-shirts, the ones that we had in our Superstars team convention. If you don't have one and you need one, please talk to Piaros so that she can organize. If it's possible, you get one. You know, it's easier to prospect when you look like the team. Okay, yeah, so that's very important. Okay, now let's take just one more minute and wind up on our recognition. So far, so good. I know we are all charged. We are fired up. Who is feeling fired up? On the charts there, who is feeling it's hot? The seat is hot. You are fired up. You just want to wake up and do the business in a crazy way. Even if it's too cold where you are, you must be fired up by this time, you know? Okay, yes, damn hot. Yes, I knew people are fired up, and that's the intention of this. We just came here to fire you up so that you can get out of your comfort zone. Now, let's go ahead and quickly recognize the step-ups. We'll start with the new managers, and we had some of us stepping up to managers for the first time. Big congratulations to our brand new manager, starting with Zuleha Shiro. Wow, from here in Nairobi, very committed. I can tell you, if you see her building the business, oh my, she knows where she's going. Congratulations, Shiro, for stepping up to brand new manager. Then we also have Diane Gedeji Nakuru. Well done. Congratulations, Diane. Doing very, very well. And Diane is very new. I think joined and within the same month stepped up to manager, meaning she understands success loves speed. And we also have another fired up superstar, Frederick Gadagu, brand new manager. And you know what? From our today's session, I know they are all senior managers and probably executive managers by end of June. So congratulations to our managers. And I also want to recognize our brand new senior manager, the youngest in the team, 18 years of age. And you see this opportunity is equal opportunity for all. Challenging the youngsters, Gen Zs, and this is the opportunity to pursue. Milka Wajiku. Well done, Milka. Wherever you are, we celebrate you, we congratulate you, even as you take your steps to director. Moving on, we didn't have executive managers, but I know this month we'll have very many, but we had a brand new director. Brand new director, and this is none other than Susan Koskei. Congratulations, Susan, other from Eldoret, for stepping up to director, really unstoppable. And you know, now this means, in addition to her bonus, next month when she qualifies still as the director, maintains the same, she'll get an extra 8,500 bonus. Incentive on top of her bonus as a director, end of June. And when she becomes an emerald director, end of July, she gets another 8,500. Those who have money get more money, and to he who has, more shall be added. I believe that next time Susan will be able to say hi to us and inspire those who aspire to be directors that it is possible. It's really possible. And for all of us, I challenge each one of us, those who are not yet directors, that before you become a director, you've not really enjoyed in your life. So let's go for it. Let's commit that we are not resting until we are celebrated as directors. And I wish you the very best as we start this month. Let's start with energy. Have a clear plan. After this, if it's not too late for you and your upline, please set them your June plan. Don't just start the month blindly. You know, if you don't know where you are going, any road will lead you somewhere and that will be your destination. You never get lost. And by extension, you are always lost because you are not sure of where you are going. So wherever you land, you are okay with it. Please ensure you set your plan. Think through it. Draw it. How many people do you want to sponsor? How many personal PVs? And what volume in total? Which step are you taking? Draw that plan on a paper, very well done, and share with your upline director. Discuss it, and from day one, tomorrow, start working on that plan. And come end of the month, we'll be here to celebrate you. We want to have a very good breakfast end of June, that is beginning of July, with all those who will have done 3 in 30 star. Brought 3 people with 100 personal points. We'll be sending this communication on WhatsApp, but because I want you to start working on it immediately, so I thought it's good that we mention this. And it will be such a wonderful, wonderful breakfast for champions, people who are going to change the chemistry of this business. So can we all of us commit? This is the last commitment. I know we've done so many commitments. This is the last one which I want all of us, 57 of us, starting with myself, on the chat. Can we commit that we are going to do 3 in 30 by all means this month of June? Let's go.